Ni say baby o free ni adeni because baby o free economic obi on your politician is whatever. But later on it came into a consensus on Bejina Tum. Obaye no na ni suade hu pa na Ghana for the digging no pa economy. Mewa Ghana for nyina obeye lectures no ye economic ye amanfo ebogine su Dr. Baumia ye na ensemo de tutu dwa no. E ma MPP fo nya rehemu se papa yi de ogina ne nan so brania obetimi de akọ nti yato abawie ya Akufuado ewini ye no ye si first time ye de obi a onim economic yi ho ehihye. Number 2 ye pe obi a sebi o free different regional first northerner obabe lead danko buzia traditional don mama beka kire say MPP for Baumia hwe na se leadership ba enya dia on the bemano because baby o free the MPP for nyina sinkete say ye de bema ye nuasem ni no de akọ no de akọ ye betwi vote na free esoro ho e de abe consolidate ye vote or your strongholds ye de win elections me boa na me boa Dr. Baumia na kwesi sudua e kai say when it comes to the northern region vote to dia through elections there obetwini nyina dia ma MPP they tosu bio and critical was the fact that for the first time I yade a muslimini baba bedi MPP amanyoku nanim near their core elections, and that one too was a game changer for us, thinking that the numbers, because your core elections are most of the time no the Zongo communities no ya na MPP ya modern bono nyede into Dr. Baumia became the X factor within the MPP leadership 2020. Na bra yekoya yekoto abano na figures na pia bonteno e BC da MPP abakosemu.
Was it the candidate or was the party?
I'll give you the figures to prove that it was the candidate, not the MPP as a party, even though we have our flaws, a little bit of about 25% of our mistakes. Union veteran person no shifty at the corner. For the first time, a party be our core elections are base anamebwa our core election. Let's pick it from the northern region. Near share the performance of Akufuado, the performance of J. Kufuor. Near van compare Dr. Baumia, the performance in the northern region. A first northerner. Aobejina MPP amanyo konum siye to abamano. Near share the performance of Islam Mentifido. Kwame, Akufuado and the just me more figures because it's very important. Kwame, ye per se ye figures now man for whom say adena ye can and ye at the Kwame first one oko northern regional Akufuado oko oja a vote of 409,963. This was 2020. Ye ko to abada Akufuado ma oja no northern region. Make 5 northern regions natural. Dr. Baumia o yesrimuni no 2024 ekoto abano no enya 370,828 niveau to no so at 39,135 ewo isrem mentifidu a northern region. Now let's go to Savannah region. Dr. Akufuado nya 80,605. 2024. Now Dr. Baumia nya 56,744. MPP you vote to Nuswati 23,831. Oba Upper East Regional. Dr. Akufuado a base of 170,340. Now Dr. Baumia niveau to Nuswati 106,700. A difference of Kwame 63,640. Kwame utieni is a serious thing American one. What you say uye total vote Akufuado Janu Osirem in 2020 about to ekoto ya Akufuado Jaye 904,880 votes. Dr. Baumia wo yesrimuni no ye koto about 2024 no na wati vote no so about 758,008 votes, which is a deficit of 146,872. Kwame, you could trade be our wanzam fini enya if you took out. These are the figures. The first time I did simuni eba bejina say to aba emano na ye ko na ekufu adwa oye akani our free stream madivido perform better for want of a you know mpese you be go back to J4 figures and yeah, because of time kabeti unya time I make mama those figures.
But no, why do you why do you think why do you think sir Honorable Ken Agyapong
meba
will be the game changer?
The factor no mami ma figures in the reason why we brought Bawumia mama reasons no Kwame reasons ni one vote or no aka so bit match free ceremony amaye the game changer for the first time I did not na eba be lead supposedly a can party or can want them da or di huru ye they can want them I change so I needed any resource for us. Okay. It was abysmal.
So why
now let's go.
What do you think, sir?
Fundamental question.
Yeah.
That fundamental question and a very key. I said me answer na me show the differences so that you understand what I'm saying.
Okay. Fundamental question.
Meba ubusa say why is it that is it the candidate?
Okay.
Oi, eno meba ho.
Yeah.
Ya didn't call you. Zongo also be winning all the Zongo votes for us. Mebwa. And therefore no way Zongo ni always a Muslim in to be winning Zongo. Ya didn't call you. He lost all the Zongo communities in Ghana apart from Winnie Bazongo. He lost all the Zongo communities apart from Winnie Bazongo. Now dear money you Kwame and he say all the Zongo community no northern region votes no parliamentary candidates perform better than Dr. Bawumia. All the parliamentary candidates, about 85% of the parliamentary candidates performed better statistically or data no actually. Both Zongo and the northern region. Now let me give you an example, just a few examples. Say I want to be come buttressing my point. What do you say? I was in buttressing my point. What do you say? Enti me twaso ewo Dr. Bawumia uko Tolon constituency in the northern region. Me can northern we are Bazungu. No ma chu figures no. Onya 28,406. Kwame parliamentary candidate or enya 30,809. Uko Gushegua onya 27,086. Parliamentary candidate MPP nino enya 30,490. Uko Naregu Gamba meba wale meba naru meba sa dinane edini biti mikakra tobo as me pacho Kwame Tatale Sanguli, yes, meba. 14,316 na Dr. Bawumia. Parliamentary candidate in 15,590. Kwame, these are electoral commission figures. I'm not cooking it up. Oko Mio constituency, Dr. Bawumia 16,209.
Aren't you
parliamentary candidate?
No,
I'm not handpicking. These are the figures. You can go and check. Everything is here. Electoral commission figures. I'm not cooking up anything. I'm not handpicking. Me say 85% of the parliamentary candidate perform better than Dr. Bawumia. So I'm dealing with the 85%. Do you understand what I'm saying?
So and you want to drum home the fact that is a candidate, not a party?
Maybe yes, Kwame. And maybe so. These are the parliamentary candidates. Now, when you go to the Zongo communities, the figures are there. I know so perfectly. So Bawumia, they didn't like him. And these are the figures. Oko Aswanso constituency, only Aswanso constituency here.
Montagao.
Yes. A Zongo community. Right? Dr. Bawumia 27,206. MPP parliamentary candidate in I didn't go down. Onya 31,049. John Dramani Mahama oye Christian, onya Muslim. Onya 44,922. Oko Medina is a Zongo community, right? Kwame Unimo, there no Imano, because and then you had the data and a Juma, because Dr. Baumia the data and a betcher say, or a data manti, you had the data a year Juma Kwame TNU. Medina,
okay.
Onya 27,540. And I Kwame Mayor propaganda Rubiaka say, made the figures look who we are. No matter the reason why Ghanaians don't like Dr. Baumia. And it's a fact here. 27,541. Parliamentary candidate, you know, enya 29,777.
Difference of
Kwame, wow, the figures here, okay. Right. Check it. Almost about 3,000, 4,000. And Kofono Kotuma, parliamentary candidate, we are no Tuma Dr. Baumia, no Kofi.
And this year, say.
And this in 57,364.
That's huge.
John Dramani Mahama. Onya Kremuni. Onya Kremuni is fundamental. The reason why, that's why Mr. mentioned say, the reason why Dr. Baumia no one kasabe gina akachere say, Onudi Oye Kremuni. Ye diabano manwa ono akoka ni krom kasa kan no ekire manfo a me video so nyina wo me phone so ye nto aso ashama so ni ashama
yeah ashama yeah
yes
so there yeah
me area e wo tema 22,902 and Dr. Baumia nyai candidate nya 25,927
MPP candidate
yes. And John Dramani Mahama 69,700
wow
95 sorry into Koswa Nima Dewaha 8,167 and MPP candidate 9,110 John Mahama 22,000. It goes on and on and on and on and on and make mama all the figures here ejura ni nyina wa ha ni nua wo ya no age no ahwe say ni busiri mu ka bi enobi edeba na ade nso mani ye say sirem ho baby polling station bi wo ho Dr. Baumia timinya 0 e bin si da MPP abakosim o house e Kwame ni figures ni brahwe meboa o de ka chem say these are figures from the electoral commission. I didn't cook it up, brother. I didn't cook anything. For the first time, Professor Dubois, when you're 0 police station bia or northern region, go and check your facts. Now
they
when you're 0
when the police station
they say Kwame Busana Busabim, such embarrassing situation in the history of MPP. Embarrassing situation in the history of MPP. Oko Nyorugu constituency. Dr. Baumia nya 0, John Mahama nya 464. Oko Palugu constituency. Unya Dr. Baumia nya 0, John Dramani nya 452.
0 as in 0.
As in
how can that be possible?
May say it is possible. Go to the only so initial Mami event say electoral commissioner Mami event say James and friend who they Kwame the Okoya freedom of information, they will give it to you. On say Minya Kufiton to Betrano when Timon for these figures are mad.
Say the conversation was all centered on
Kwame. Say no dear Uba no what Jimmy what buttress point. What buttress won't to me the cows what buttress. What you say? These are the figures a chire bibi Kwame ade ba kuso edi mo akotene ewo abato ni mubusa kofitonto no to papa so say na ubusa very intelligent question na me tie bad na obi ba mu ntine kate say economy ade na hu hie yi pa say me ka cho say Dr. Baumia na ye jinidi say economy no obi manage nyoma yi Nene, ubisa Dr. Baumia so betima kan one lecture about the Ghanaian economy. Me retire from politics. So Dr. Baumia wa kukudu say nene kine ya ubetima ko kan bibia for the city ho me me retire from politics.
But the stabilization of the city because of Nema or the tour good for oil
and want to be nya kukudu ma meka e ma Ghana for 1 year said say all free honor as a head of economic management team. That is the record that we are going to explain to the Ghanaian people. Ghana in because a new media go no way and no ye dayina and to nasi di no di gu akwam na ntime nyina ne na so. NTC nyina ne naso no kwabrani bi ba within a short time the incompetent one want to come back. Kwame kai, the incompetent one want to come back. I wonder what he's coming to do with the Ghanaian economy. No stressa na Ghana fo nyina ani age obi ba jeki ekosi say Kwame, you are saying businessmen came to us before elections. Ozubempa samutimi CD ni gina ho a yebeto abana mamu. Nye Dr. Bawumia na kase when the fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate will expose you.
But it's still
Meba Kwame sase mwene mu do omo yo mse Ken Agyapong kase bi ne ma you lose elections. Sa kasa we a boy from ye power election. When the fundamentals are weak, it is say the fundamentals are good. That's why the exchange rate is exposing Bawumia. Maybe sir, say me you can see the one sem na me ko kan bi ana me ferry. Kwame, me ferry say me can see the one sem because the way you raise Dr. Bawumia.
Do you think that Ken Agyapong be a different thing?
Me baso Kwame, me don't call no man no groom. And no na me de be we. O ma me 5 minutes grab me to Kennedy one sem de we. Nti de nya botre ma me. So what you say? Nti Kwame, Ghana for ni gidie o Bawumia mu. The believability rate of Dr. Bawumia.
MPP or Bawumia?
Ghana for ni gidie o Bawumia mu. Enye MPP. Ghana for na de gina bonte go to the street. Munfa Kennedy mra de beto abama mu. Munfa Kennedy Agyapong mra ye beto abana mu. It is not a section. Almost you listen to the ground. So Kwame, you're a grassroots person.
Yeah.
I know you are playing the devil's advocate, but that is a fact in PZ. That is the fact in Crow from Jom. That is a fact.
What have they seen
on the street? In politics, honesty is fundamental.
It's part of the key element.
Honesty and integrity is key. Kwame betra ye kan na ukaze obi radio presenter bi the frame and opase memra ya producer no bo di nkra obo Kwame di nkra na se meba. Obo Kwame di nkra me se meba go bo bi fu franka memba.
That's integrity.
Yes.
Okay.
Opa se si afa Ken Agyapong gina na fa Bawumia gina na kobusa Ghana for say papa we mu no so mbe ma milk e wo mo pipe mu hwan na mo gini di.
Okay.
The Ghana for be ka chiro.
Okay.
Well, Kwame, Debbie, me see me busaw. Why one kasa unim no kre no? Obia otimi kan asem at the end of the day. Na Ghana for hwe ade no de tonsani ania na fi uko defend ya na ayedin.
So you believe say delegates
say Kumasi 40 ho na ya be Kofiton to be kan interchange one say no fair na nyo no an flag bearer na be ka che ya me Ozubempa na me ko defend na me den say Ghana card back is better than interchanges in Ghana and therefore no and yeah Kumasi 4 no na be kan bra me boa munya timenche bo Debbie bra Debbie yan kan kre interchange ya Kumasi fo ania bre mimisi so me kwala brem ye nim say ye first interchange ya offer je kufo no offer kojo ban redu no finance minister omutimi si ye nim say baba be si ba ko ha ama Kumasi swami interchange ya be hu de da be kate ho so Bawumia ka de head of economic management team went man ye hwe Kumasi fo anto aba amaye ya hwan ne beble mu no na uwi a wasa be gira aka say wow kai ye kwade ye se emblemu ye nka se emblemu tie dia make an you but we say one Ghana card is better than 20 interchanges into Kumasi from hu hia interchange na ye hu hia mo ya mamu Ghana card ya mamu Ghana card
enye sana na opachi
dabi na say no peso kire
okay
uko cheche match Kumasi ni oto otwen be wiate say no beti ase afa and me are not this one no open interchange no could do some interchange o ko rete the OCT no ferry
of our
Ashanti region is the heartbeat of the MPP
but Kofiton to agitu mu say in fact party amon homodin ewa
party be na amon homodin till at one breath ye drew near the fasura professor bi no kofa drew no ba ya obeka cheze ono na ye adwuma nasa okofa drew ba oso no kire Dr. Bawumia said ye tinye drew na ye farmers papa no wume so rest in peace okotana Joy FM no kan asem no professor bi we refinidi professor Mensa bi And then
yes. Oh yeah, the figure mawa.
Yes.
And also
yes, but Dr. Bawumia zo no di drone by ba no abegina say MPP for Kufuado kra nyere. And no say Kufuado nyere.
Onkasa.
O say Kufuado nyere.
Onkasa.
You see Professor Edubuahin Enyere. Oh sorry for my phone. Kwame, fetch me with it.
Right here on Pure 95.7, our special guest today in the studio, Mr. Ernest Adwenpa Boapapo.
Professor Edubuahin, say Nana Dudanko Kufuado Nyere. At one breath, he's the most successful vice president in the history of Ghana. Successful to the extent that Kufuado man all the chance. Kufuado gave him all the chance. Kufuado gave him every opportunity to operate as a vice president. Meboa, to the extent say obejina no kasa confidence or the kasa no Kufuado naka Bawumia nyanse nyina wo no mo a obetimi ahihye economy no amaye. Na fe economy na bua ka yasim na ye exchange rate baby ade duru na ye kan wo and ye wo se nye wo na ya ma opportunity oforiata na man opportunity. Who was the head of the economic management team of the MPP? Okay, Professor Jambafo, one no body no. Onwa Dr. Bawumia. These are the men. Can anybody remember the NDC economic management team? No, sir, no, tizi omo. Okay, that video no. Okay, Kwame, now ni Kwame, yeah, no. With that shenanigans, TC the NDC, he went further to say the incompetent one want to come back. John Mahama want to come back. And I wonder what he's coming to do with the Ghanaian economy. Me ba Kwame, mami kan hono na Ghana for 10 years. It we thought say, hey Bawumia, o se wa lucky CD no. E di kina koma badam pare me fadam pare anansi okoi. O di kina koma no. E we ase na CD na tepraka.
Now don't you think sir? Come on now MPV ebe free power. Na CD 14. Don't you think sir? And she share papa MPP she share and now must see
I go be so if you anopa. Okay. I'm your fire finance minister now. And I'm the move and go you married.
I am not been in power.
My papa first cousin.
Yeah.
What you say? Comfordu.
Yeah, comfordu.
Yes. We know how people manage the economy. What you say? My first time I'm this year Dr. Bawumia, I was in Canary Wharf in London.
Okay.
Married to Bam, I'm doing good body PC or Battersea Park.
Okay.
Me driving out in Canary Wharf. That time I was in school in London. And I'm here, Dr. Bawumia, as a research assistant at the Bank of Ghana.
It was brilliant.
Yes, of course. But when he was given the opportunity, you already see here. And when they cancel, the back stops with him. At one breath, you come and apologize.
No, the back stops with the president.
Listen, the back stops with the president, but he takes the shine when the thing is good and looming for him. Ghana for say they want a practical leader. A leader like Ken Agyapong. Ayebiafo. Our Nuankasa, from where he started from a Saint Dumping village. Our 18 miles, Bejina Kwang. Eko primary school anane maami ton PK wo kwan a no so bi kokoton no street so a odin kakran kakra timi ko Adikra college defied all odds to become somebody or travel from there say oh endi wo ha he will travel to Europe to see greener pastures ofri ho no okohuhu nkuko mu o Germany oye bibia bi at the Tuasu could pay America mem ko a taxi driver. Or say I will make it no matter where I come from. Ken Agyapong fought and defied all principles in life. And then Ken Agyapong became a successful man. Wabua abua hiafo no ni bi etime wura parliament etime be legislature etime abua individuals etime be businesses and creating job opportunities for millions of Ghanaians out there. Thousands, of Ghanaians out there. Today, Ohodu, one of the biggest coal stores in West Africa. He holds the biggest steel factory in West Africa, Ashanti Steel Factory.
Yeah. Or
one of the huge media houses in the country. other businesses I mean to me mubo bodin bi wo no ma omo ye take away park ya ididi mu bebre wo no ma 80% Ghana on oye
start factory
a lot start factory e wa tebubu amanten no ne ade other factories a obi e de ama manfo asabi obi kwatre kwaso obema ntoma chinidin on the say ono ne de ne ase dumpim early primary economy Ghana. He's a businessman and he understands business. It's not about textbook theories. Theories, you know, we are sick and tired of the theories. Kennedy Agyapong is being tried and tested.
Okay.
And he can change you for more Ghana. Your major problems will be a vice president. Ojazie, now question ko buami to be creating job opportunities when to be anye. Kennedy Agyapong say mumma make the leadership qualities a mantle na make creative jobs amam make me aye maye bida na make me aye e maburu na ni da so no he's the new Lincoln of Ghana.
But you see, somebody can be successful or non a private anymore. But when it comes to the governance of a nation, then yana difference no the dynamics could change.
What is the dynamic?
The dynamic because
Trump no a businessman. Today the American man no share the economy of America. Don't look at this other side. Look at the economy of America. Job creation in America. The first term unprecedented in the history apart from Bill Clinton. Go and check the statistics. Today in America, the Native Americans saw what he did. That's why they brought him back.
Okay.
You can't. You bet mama businessmen or take over the leadership of the countries. Be a bit mama about 4 or 5 countries. You can go and check the statistics. Businessmen bear no well with the Chinese entrepreneurs than Kennedy Agyapong. Unim se pokwasi interchange Kennedy Agyapong initiative na masa interchange ni buy. Go and find out who the over links. Kwame, go and find out. Yeah, Kwako sign the final deal. No, pokwasi interchange.
What I'm saying, I don't know, but I know.
Okay. Usano. The Chinese will never do a deal if they don't see Kennedy Agyapong's face there as part of the government delegation.
Okay.
When it comes to conflict resolution in MPPR, almost about 56% of the conflict SCMPP more and more dear Kufuadu Munitibin Kano, Kennedy Bemo Adnasam na solve. Go and find out. Yeah, MP or Adansi Formina
Deputy Speaker.
We shall say why and bridge the deal for him to cross to the MPP side and became a Wawa Fasi Kwasinti. He won't listen to anybody but Kennedy. Find out from Kwasinti.
Yeah.
Big cases are MPP. Who told you? When it comes to numbers, Opa Kobusa or parliamentarians be say committee be a Kennedy Tissue as a chairman in parliament. Say MP be an as organization entity be a parliament. Don't be facing Kennedy Agyapong. They are very careful with their figures and accuracy because the man will floor you.
Okay.
Go and find out. Kwame, these are research that I'm giving to you. I'm for say on your presidential material. Ken Agyapong can sit here and give you figures and give you projections. You'll be shocked. Oba Ghana Gas board meeting, Oba Penu Bia, everybody, Professor Dr. Santinu, who say yes, the man is too smart and intelligent.
It's all your mind, no?
That's what I'm saying. Kwame, Obianim. But if you are not closer to him now, who say rousing, the way he pour his emotions out, and people think that's the end of it. Kennedy is a leader and a new leader in the making.
Do you think that Ghana are ready for him?
Of course, Ghanaians are calling for him.
Okay.
There's a new paradigm shift. I will share Gen Z is somewhere between the ages of 18 to 24. They know that Kennedy Agyapong would discipline any minister who messes about. Winning here about good to see you, thank you and go. No. Kwame, who a minister? Now Kennedy Agyapong mo adwuma. Sebeye. Na se o se time say and as all finishing one he will fire you. Me na adwa tafu beka ye no. Adwa safu ye the baby mother. Adwa safu say se Kennedy be president enya de obetima na pursue no ambition tin wakodi Dr. Baomi achi no because on your family and friends.
Yeah, that was profound.
Yes, Kennedy Agyapong no ane ba boy Nana Techi every US the first time they ba Ghana new bra no be do immigration no onim say the papa Kennedy Agyapong ana ono no ne visa wu and on immigration for no twi and of friend papa thinking say or be yabo say the papa of Freya no the papa say there was immigration for no say there now here was visa was a former immigration officer was munching to police station no ayo na mun discipline na the kabi o mbi ontua. This is a fact. Nana Techi said it. Go to YouTube, it's there. You go to jail. Me wakabi achemeda. So ube pa ube dibe chia just ube dibe chia ma baba muna me president na udingwa asema you go to jail. Okache young ones ube dibe chia you go to jail. Osinye se ojis gano you go to jail. That's the confidence that the Ghanaian people have in him. Say that kind of leader. And then yet why so Yananka Rollins are back. And I want to say you feel the breaker. They craving for a Rollins like leader. Somebody who can instill discipline in society. Business as usual, no Kwame. I hear too much and they'll be to me for telephone. No Gina so no chobia the power social media no fun already. There must be somebody who come into the system and they have to crack their wake.
Yeah.
It has to get to a point whereby leadership will and the aura crowd. The fact that police in Ukraine or Ghana notice a Kennedy Agyapong a president or bribe or bedroom whom
say about all the who
and Kwame, that's all him say police in it say I swear Kennedy Agyapong in as a president or bribe or Kwame Bramebwa or bedroom whom we a minister now we see yen two galam say yes say you. Now you the soldier 9 months so I go do baby now you say like Kennedy did any correct na nsuo no ntia obe fire all the military generals you know and you investigate and deal with everybody. This is the kind of leader that we want. Obe show anim ne ma me ne wo obe ka cho say dia wo ya no boa oko cabinet na say meeting e course no in favor no na say omu nyina ka gu no so oba president say me committee na ka me pele say you Ghana for omu ministers omu pele inti Ghana for mun ka bi. Kennedy is for you. That's why people love him to pieces. Honesty is key, Kwame. Mebwana. Honesty.
Very. Yeah.
Ghanaians have been starved with this kind of leadership for so long. And this is the time that Ghanaians are calling for such a leader. Obian himself MPP, a political party. You believe we say social intervention policies be a but we need that drive. A leader who can drive that agenda and be honest and sincere with the ordinary people. And then you know MPP, he in the eyes of the Ghanaian people.
Yeah.
People are expecting us to purge ourselves with a new leaders, new face, a new renaissance.
Okay.
So that when we position ourselves in 2028, they will know say I'm going.
This new group of people leading a political party.
Leading a political party. And coming up. Republican Party, the BSC, it was a time that the Bushes were taking over America. All these people were taking. Then there came a new leader.
Yeah.
Donald J. Trump came from somewhere. His words, his rhetorics, this, that. Everybody saw him as a businessman. Americans thought, okay, we've tried these leaders. Let's try this one and see his performance. And Kwame, a idea MPP is at a crescendo. Ye jina nkwantanai. Oti ase ye nkotoa ba enkonkoyi Kwame a presidential candidate. There's a difference. Ye nkotoa ba enkoyi a presidential candidate. Kwame, I repeat. But we are going to elect a flag bearer who appeal to the floating voters. Now, until say NDC for the grass say MP before the Kennedy ba ometwaba.
Really?
Yes, of course. Because he appealed to everybody. And about to honor Kotono. maybe shall me the data say the data doesn't support, all the data everywhere doesn't support Dr. Bawumia. Omo say oh and ye we buy as ye do is komiensa na ye de Kufuor komiensa mienu ye de Kufuor komiensa ndiensa for that the data doesn't support Dr. Bawumia. O the Professor Dubois oko the first one no and no betwa ntro a enra ya chi almost say Professor Dubois no yare oni J Kufuor contest here.
Yeah, that is this.
Almost share any performance with Rollins and Ankoyi and MPP for see changing near the gentle giant aba. Gentle giant Kwame unim we nyina o mama menka. Ese ka kwa na oka.
Say abosoba na
the gentle giant buy and you vote to know on the Rollins corner that say na e course che Professor Dubois in there. Me boa.
Yeah.
And I'm so okay, let's repeat him. And I'm call no win here. 2000 elections. Na me wo fa na do asabre no kojo ban redo no.
Yeah. Richard Anane.
Yes, one of the finest road ministers in the history of MPP. Me penasem bruta.
That boy alko no.
There be me of family who baby. No family baby. Nano akwabi etwa na da pa man bufu pa. Family come adwene kire om. Fine road minister.
Yeah.
So what you say? Je Akufuado. Ye nyina nim say ye call ye no. Only the first round.
Yeah.
49%. And a second round of time he decided Afrogen's own wisdom. And time 40,000 votes or something, 20,000 say 44,000. And what do we need? Me boa na bra. Ya no aka say me boa. Otiase. And a Ghana for trans MPP for say there be say the papa yo ko ya oben akunwa de ni ko bi mu be boa e. Tie sanfa na ko. And they call 2012. 2012 you saw what happened.
Yeah.
Kwame,
Supreme Court
because
5-4
just say the whole crowd to say police station be all crowd to say 21-0. Okay, 21, the famous 21-0. Kwame. What you say? And yes, Yensen repeat it Nanado Danko Kufuor. Okoye no. And at 2016 Okodi Nkunim. So Kwame, when you look at the trajectory, Kwame, from Obia ye be repeating no, vote to our Ghana. Any the increase in share your data no say kamedeba share the graph wa otiase ekosi ya from Edubu ahia to J Kufuor to Kufuor ekosi ya Dr. Bawumia de tiba from the first time no na ya abysmal performance.
Is it not
there's no need to say party no data no ono Dr. Bawumia gidi no and support say MPP yes I didn't copy him. Because you didn't say you perceive your MPP presidential candidate there. Fair enough. But yeah, say President Kufuor it's better to be in government messenger in government than to be a general secretary in opposition. Say to me, grassroots for no, for no, and they know who they want to vote for. What you say? And bibia mama say grassroots no enim de omope na menua Kofiton to betra no kan about Professor Okwe committee report wo hu bida because yeah national council ye hu Professor Okwe committee report bia
report I launch
Professor Okwe committee report it was not disclosed to anybody.
Okay.
It is for him to come and sit here. That is a Dr. Bawumia from the Omo Professor Okwe committee report to me. And what the other can want him. It tells you something is wrong.
No, Professor Okwe committee is not my executive summary.
Debut executive summary nowhere. And the Minya Kofiton to Bekani be home.
Okay.
It is either he's lying or he's just saying it for saying sake. I don't know.
Do nibi.
Do be a full report.
Committee no report on they have not discussed it with the entire
nobody. Apart from chairman near him, they put it there behind the scenes because I don't know. The reason is that they don't want the report to come out. Inti mi hu babia minuano ne Bawumia team omkonya Professor Okwe report no at one breath when he sues them. You see the dishonesty of their campaign. At one breath, I deal with the Dr. Bawumia and I deal with the I deal with the Chese Kwame. The leadership, one of the key areas. And so you know, say, you're flip flopper. Yeah, the ordinary people don't trust you.
Do you think that Ken can be a good president?
Of course, can be a very good president because all the attributes of great leaders, all the attributes of great leaders, from biblical to the modern day great leaders, we are seeing in Kennedy Kutani.
Okay.
Number one, every great leader has a little bit of craziness in them.
Craziness?
Yes.
Wow.
Go and do your research. Professor Waitia Busan.
Adolf Hitler.
Including Moses.
Yeah.
Including Moses.
Moses, they put it on.
Nibufua Odiomo Oyeno.
Now, only American Echimas.
Yes. Kwame, all the great leaders in the world are making drastic changes. I'm a little bit of craziness in there.
Yeah.
Timitis will be Kazena Kennedy, Japoni Bufuna, Atachiana, motherfucker. Now we need a motherfucker president at this point in time. We need a motherfucker president.
Okay.
Yes. Somebody will get up in the morning and make sure the KJT market, you bubues in modern mall, a BC da. I'll be making sure so what be doing Kwame Adikra be fire. When you know Ken Agyapong will fire you. If the project is supposed to be this time, you make sure it's done.
Yeah.
Because that motherfucker don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Kwame, that kind of a presidency, you know, and the Ghanaians are craving for a leader who is bold, a leader who is prepared to step on people's toes, down the consequence, a leader who will discipline the people around him, no matter who ox is called, a leader who will walk the talk, leader Osia Obeyo, leader Oye very decisive. Take Ken Agyapong sorry say ade also obey we are obi ade obi to stop no also obey step on people's toes e bi no home leaders so mu so ni panim ka and they are still craving for president in this country. They can't even discipline the people around him who born dogs and they ma betra ma beka bibia anya fa Ken Agyapong campaign ade che obey medi and you know that obe pam me IBS da Ghana gas. Some example. Anopa 2 years sorry anopa na or see workers in a mantema
or no
about 5 a.m. Mention me call radio say Kwame radio head of communication. Me body no me say me dey me nkan ho bi wa fire head of uniform nyina mo bi akofie so bi anko traffic tu o jan to ni stand o discipline kofo na me so say kwa ata me ni mo we pack be car na me call in cheze me ko kasa was it bafo for new man akofio nkwasu asem na ade ti adwuma mu ano ma warning get out from here nipemu kick me out for 2 weeks.
That's the kind of leader you think that
everybody knows that Ken Agyapong the meneno enye nne asem. Everybody knows that.
But on
found me say the bad na teach what they are.
Yeah.
Why? The driver osi no kwaso the driver osi no ye call campaign ena ye move ye that day na ye call stadium Legon stadium ye move no say convoy dey say move no be tran came na oko say driver no say bi oko you so kakra kodwunso and we delay or think somebody would have attacked him until he should go home obe patcho kronti. See, discipline is discipline
because you know
a one
yeah
a two and that is what everybody want to see. And I did attempt and odi attempt no to be in the bottom sikasi cardiothoracic center Ghana for nyina say $6 million Kwame. 6 politician bear enough since independent Kwame Nkrumah time. Wait much one politician what me di sika the bottom sika no ate wa o si me di sika e kwa kosi cardio center Eddie man 37 military hospital $6 million Kwame yanti Nkrumah na no be a vice president and a Ghana for COVID time mo ko adwamu Kuwait o say he nkwala ma besia ma ba wani mrantie e ko ka adwamu a yebo vice president di yebo Ken Agyapong di yebo pelifo bebe Ken Agyapong na charter flight ko fa omunyina bai only the number of school fees o tuan in a day over uncountable thousands and millions.
I see.
Me who am see akewu na dey kewu aden e de na ekoso kewu aden e na utua school fees isa oso hu so bi ho kire no a na chese unhu de onye no Kwame philanthropic job aye yenye ne nanse na manfo ye bi obia ni won organ na waboa nkramufo politician bi no waboa nkramufo che Ken Agyapong. Yes.
Oh yeah, then about
from Salah time.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, mosque no build the baby no kan wa build mosques. O give you hundreds and thousands
of rice
and just money. Businesses was set and cover up. One day I was there. Now Alaji be free Medina Zongo ba I say Ken Agyapong abuaro person the obua keke.
Obuane
keke, and God is my witness. As make papa ni a rich man also oba no nisika oba Medina Zongo just one day and obejina man from anymore na Kennedy ko ni bag mu an oyisika that time 20,000 Ghana cedis and no now setting up amana be rich up to now to ni Ken Agyapong wa grow maami bi a ne ba scholarship asin dompim maami no tu na ni enko ba bia o
no konho say
aka one day pe na scholarship na wu Kennedy tuni botum no this kind man. I'm sure millions super beautiful lines Ashanti region say o see o person who Ken Agyapong na djuma wa ya Kwame e betu nsem. This is a man who naturally love human beings.
Yeah.
And a nipa odo nipa bia no they are emotionally driven.
Yeah.
Kana adwene. Me am tie me kama adwene. Me bufu a me kama adwene. Eno nkyere se menye nipa papa. Eno nkyere se menye presidential material. Eno presidential material dey. Your president or the greatest democracy in America. Democracy. Otumi hwe obi anim catch a reporter say we are stupid. Get the fuck out of here. I don't want to answer you. As America for democracy nyina mu asante hin. Meboa.
Yeah.
And then they want the president who seek the interest of the American people.
So Ken will make Ghana.
Of course. Na Ken Agyapong United Nations now ko kasembina in favor the interest of Ghanaian people. Office obetra wetie. Obeka motherfucker na attach anti-ase no nya brofo. Anya brofo obe defend the interest of the Ghanaian people. Meboa.
Yeah.
You know say he's too predictable.
Yeah.
And Ghanaians prefer a predictable leader than an unpredictable leader. I always say Dr. Bawumia is a manager, but he's not a leader.
Okay.
He's a manager. He can manage a corporate institution like Bank of Ghana and many other places, but he cannot lead. Makacho the leadership trace nibi.
Let's leave it here. Yeah.
Step on people's toes. Step on people's toes. Wako cabinet na penifo chocho rote now we take top decisions to make Ghana a better place. Uji say Dr. Bawumia betime look at these professors big people or any aka na dwen akere omo.
But to
me that is the art of leadership. Okay. Let me give you an example. Winston Churchill, at the 11th hour of going to war, he had a cabinet of great people around him.
Yeah.
Omu kache se chale adie ya ukoye die mwaye wo ukwa ebe masaka ye nyina osim damn the consequence. I'm going. That decision that he took changed the face of Britain forever.
Yeah.
Ofa je ekufo wanyebi
epic
osafuma for nom kan say baby aye ko die first say die was no damn the consequence. That's the heart of a great leader. And the J Kufo ye bona baso. Say onu no tima CD no eko 1-1. Kwa me unde dia na me catch say mafere no. Because me of anu mo J Kufo no ne ban redum the CD was 1-1.
Yeah.
Nti nenu na yinim say Dr. Bawumia ba no betima ma CD no agina na nke dia kansem. Na nenu wo si obi ye incompetent. Ba nipa na tima ba ama ne performance no. Yintimi nkoyi no Kwame.
Mr. Ernest Osu Bempa Abuapapon live on 95.7 18 minutes past 9.
Kwame mse me wofafo no me brothers o mpese o monso bemu nti no meja ma o mo na me mabo me nsem tofa
ebiem
tepse me say asi ahemfo ni delegates
conclusion.
Yes, in conclusion no asi ahemfo ni atu ahemfo delegate for yesre say ebribia ni leader no MPP enye ne the first time ya bida Professor Dubois no can freedom of speech, culture of silence. Now kukudro that time no ana ye pempe mema moma kasa no ne bi ni Ghana Professor Dubois ne kasa bedru brebi no aye de ne ko ya amwan MPP for transi hu say ye ko fa the gentle giant de ne ba
obabua
e ton no Ghana for beto e Ghana ho enye individual tie DJ Kufuor ba ye omudi Professor Dubois si nchen nyese no ne hododo no se de na ba omi ankrofo no twa ntro ka no odi ase na emum no MPP na to abatia no e no kotra nchen ne DJ Kufuor ba e koton no Ghana fo ye de etoe e don ni bremu a yaduru mu no Ghana fo hunu se ye wo dombere ma bia oya kukudrofo ojina ne naso brane ankra bia wo Ghana bia o hiani no ni bia wo Ghana bia hunu ho e wo Ken Agyapong. Every Ghanaian see themselves in Ken Agyapong. The taxi driver, the market woman, the business woman, the burger, the womomutia broche, Kwame Adikra, the bourgeois, everybody see themselves in Ken Agyapong because he has passed through the stages of life that has been so successful. And to Ghanaians see themselves in Ken Agyapong.
So delegates should go beyond their personal interests
and vote for Ken Agyapong. Ebema Yejumana is simple in 2028 and will win power for the MPP. And I believe say delegates for Beye Adum and Kojisika na Kotuaba na future udidi agora wan kasawasem.
All right.
Kwame medase sa kwenye ya odi amami onyami enshirao.
Amen.